Hi everybody, this is Joyce from Paper Art with Joyce. I'm an independent demonstrator for Stampin' Up! And tonight I would like to show you how to make a child's card using a fun fold, a real cute little fun fold. Let me show you what it looks like here. Okay, so this is the front. Oops. And then when you open it, it has a neat little fold out. Cute. I think children would love this. And now on the back, you can put your message on the back because the inside's pretty busy. So, all right, pretty easy card. The most work I did on this was coloring with my markers the animals. That takes you a little bit of time, but it's fun. They're not very big. All right, so let's get started. All the dimensions of the cutting will be in the details below after I upload the video. Okay. I used the Zany Zoo kit, which has been out for a little while. It's got some cute little animals, and it also has an accompanying dies, which really save a lot of time cutting out your animals. Okay. And I also used All Bundled Up, which is a newer one. This one doesn't have dies, so you have to fussy cut them, but they don't take long. So I used the animals on this one too. Okay, so let's start. I did the cutting and the coloring ahead of time just to save some time and make this a quick video. So the base, of course, is the 11 by 4 1/4, scored at 5 1/2 down the middle. Okay, I used the boho blue for this. Then the top layer, which adds a little color and dimension, is 4 by 5 1/4. And then on the inside, the busy ones, I use the same dimension, 4 by 5 1/4, 2 of those. And be careful if you have something with a direction, because if you don't cut them the same, you're going to end up with 2 different directions. Okay? All right, so let's put the front on first. And I've been making a lot of children's cards lately. I have 5 grandchildren, and between the ages of 8 and 13. So they're all at different levels of what they like, but there are many stamp sets that you can use for them. Okay, so that's pretty easy. Just put that on the front like that. And then I'm going to put the insides in too, so we'll have that done. And, you know, whatever DSP you like. I found this in the Bright, what's this called? Bright and Beautiful 6x6 pack. I don't think they have this anymore, but it had some really neat patterns that lent nicely for the cards. Stampin' Up! Has really nice paper, beautiful artistry and colors, and all their papers match, and their markers match each other, so you can coordinate all your supplies to work together. Alrighty, so we're going to put these down. Simple. Okay, so let's do the front first. And I have the moose, rabbit, and bird. Let's do that. And like I said, I've already cut these out and colored them with my markers. so that you can have a nice quick video without watching me doing all the cutting and the coloring. If that's something you would really like, I'd glad to do that in another video. Just let me know. Make a comment. Okay, so we're just going to put the moose on this side. And I'm not using any dimensionals because it's a children's card, and I think it's better if they just lie flat, because they're going to want to open it and close it, open it and close it. So we want to keep it flat so they don't tear anything. Okay. And the rabbit. Oops. You know what? I should put the... That's all right. I can do it now. And a little bird. Little blue bird. Now, I took the... in many of our sets, we have some little lines that help to ground your figures. So I have one here, and I just do this like this, and it makes some simple design so that they're not just floating in the air. You know what? I'm going to put like this. I don't want it to go on the blue. There we go. And you know what I'm going to do is just do in between the moose's feet, if I can do that. Let's see. There. Okay, now. Good for that. Okay. Let's go to the inside. The fun part. Now, we have a strip that is 11 inches by 1 3/4. And you score it in the middle, which is 5.5, because it's an 11, normally an 11 inch piece of paper. So right in the middle, you can score it at 5.5. And then you also turn it over and score it 2 3/4 from each side. That way you have a mountain fold and a valley fold, which is good. Okay. All right. Now, when you glue this down, you don't want to go right to the end of the card because you might see it when you close it. If you go to the end of the DSP, that's going to leave just a little bit of a border, which will help keep that from happening. Okay. And you glue down the ends flat. You don't do the middle, but the ends. And make sure you get some on the edges of it so that it doesn't have sides flipping up. And you go about in the middle of the page. Like I said, only to the DSP. So you do one side, and then you take the other side and do the same thing. Put the glue on the back, only on the end square, well, rectangle, and only up to the end of the DSP. And check to see that it's straight. There. Okay, so then the middle bends, see? And then when you close it, you can't see anything because you left a little bit of an indentation there. Okay. So now we have the squares that go inside. And what I did with these is the DSP is 2 by 2, and the the liner, the green liner, is 2 1/4 by 2 1/4. Okay. So I'm going to let's put this up here. Glue these on first. Use your tweezers, that way you won't get glue all over your fingers when you're moving with these little pieces. Remember, this is a directional print, so you want to make sure it's going the same direction as the background. And what I'm going to do is do all these first before I put the animals on. I like to put it on the smaller ones so you make sure you don't go put glue over the edge of where the small piece goes. Three, so we do 4 of them. I've made, like I said, quite a few different fun fold cards because I have my grandchildren and they love them. I'm about to do some Christmas ones too. But I had to do some for a couple of different birthdays. So I thought I would do the video to show you how it goes. Okay, so then you put your animals on each one. It's right in the middle. Okay. Move that out of the way, as you can see. They're adorable. I had a friend at work that saw that I showed her what I did, and she said, "Oh, can you make me one of those for my granddaughter? She's 10 years old." I said, "Okay." So I finished off one of those for her today. These are fun for a kid because they're, the fun fold makes it almost that you can play with them, it's not just a flat card that says happy birthday. And this one I put 2 because he's kind of small, so I put the turtle and the bird, again the same bird that was on the front, and I kind of raised him up so he looks like he's kind of flying in. All right, one more. I can't tell if this is a squirrel or a skunk. It's kind of got a stripe going down its back, but all right, here we go. Good. All right, so now we have to glue them on to the strip. And it doesn't matter what order, whatever you like. You don't want to put glue all over the edges because, well, the end ones you can. I'm sorry. The end ones you can because they lay flat. Okay. So we'll do that one on the end. Let's do this. I'm going to put this red one. I want to put the red one on the end too. Okay. About in the middle of the strip, half and half. All right. Now these that go in the middle, you only want the glue to be on this. So it's safer to put it on there than on the square because you won't have to try to judge where it's going to land. So we'll just do both of that. And we'll put those on. Good. Oops. My finger stuck to it. Okay. So you might have to hold them down for a minute because they're kind of, the strip stands up a little bit in the middle. So I want to make sure this glues down. There we go. Okay. How quick was that? See? Now, on the back, which I didn't cut it now. I'm going to cut one. You don't have any place to write on the inside, so I put a white one on the back. I think I'll stamp it first. So on the front, I put "It's your birthday," but I have another stamp here I want to use. It's "Happy Birthday." Put that on the front. Okay. And on the back, where we're going to put the white, I have something great to celebrate. You. That's cute. All right. Gotta touch this up a little bit. Didn't quite stamp completely. Okay. And I put another bird. I thought I had another bird here. I don't. I'll have to make one. But I'll put this on for now. Right on the back. All right, and I'll add that bird a little later. I don't want to take the time now to do that. Yeah, pretty quick. Pretty cute. Okay, I did make another version, which I want to show you. It's just with different paper. It's the same style, the same technique. And I just used a fancy DSP for the front of this one. Added a circle and then put the animals on it and then put a couple gems. I could put a few gems on this one too. And then inside, same technique, just different paper. Okay. So there's a couple of great ideas for you to give a child for a birthday card. Okay. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. I'll be glad to help you out with any kind of questions you have about it. This is my email address if you have any questions. And I would love it if you would give me a like and subscribe to my channel, and you'll see more of my videos. I actually did some other fun fold cards on there that you might like that are also great for kids. So I hope this is helpful, and I hope I hear from some of you. So happy stamping, and thanks for watching.